What happens when talent meets relentless training? That's right, we witness a compilation of incredible skills that seem almost superhuman. Get ready to exclaim, "No way! That's impossible!" Because it all begins right now. Meet the girl who has never dropped anything in her life. Her reflexes are so impressive that even Ronaldo would be jealous. When dedication and countless hours on the ice combine with talent, you get moments like these. When dedication and hundreds of hours on the ice merge with talent, you create moments like these. She balances a glass on her head so effortlessly that you might think anyone could do it, but no. At first you think, no way he's making this shot. Then one perfect throw becomes his ticket to the NFL. The only way to master this skill, locked in a basketball team's basement for years. Someone let this woman out and introduce her to YouTube and talent shows. If Superman could witness what these pro athletes can do, he'd likely have a serious self-esteem crisis. But don't even think about trying this, even if you are Superman. Just watching this professional paraglider in flight is an absolute adrenaline rush. Don't cross cute girls unless you have a solid health insurance plan. Think you're hard to stump? Well, answer this. Who was more impressive, the thrower or the driver? Oh, come on, a kid could hit a bottle from that distance. How is that an amazing skill? Well, it is when the bottle isn't the target. You might be tempted to try this trick, but trust me, just watch, unless you want to end up with a beer shower. This is one of those skills that leaves you with just one question. How? All this man needed to find happiness was to fulfill his childhood dream of creating mind-blowing things from ordinary cardboard. He blew the internet's mind. Can we safely say he succeeded? To break this girl's limbo record, you either need to be the thinnest person alive or more flexible than she is. Honestly, the first option sounds a lot easier. Can you believe you share the planet with a guy who can pull a car while doing a handstand? Mind-blowing, right? It seems that even in the real world, some NPCs have glitches. If you know how this happened, share your thoughts in the comments. This guy's skill can be summed up like this: never skipped leg day and has definitely defied gravity. Forget about trad wives. I believe in Vegeta's wife supremacy. This guy's incredible skill lies in confusing everyone around him. Wherever he goes, he turns ordinary stairs into escalators. While we're all using just 5% of our brains, this waiter has figured out how to operate at 95%. Sure, his method looks a bit weird, but it works. Even a stack of bricks is no match when you're playing life on pro mode. And trust me, don't try this at home. Spider-Man, careful what you wish for, because instead of swinging through the city, you might end up like this guy, a full-blown human spider. My joints ache just watching him. Let's take a second to appreciate why gymnasts are literal superheroes. You probably did a double take thinking she was standing on her head, huh? Yeah, hit rewind. Your brain needs a second to catch up. Trained for 10,000 hours? Doesn't matter, you're still not pulling this off. And Olympic champs, take notes. This guy floats like gravity's canceled. But wait, check this out. This artist, he paints behind the canvas, blind and upside down. Wild. After years of grinding, this wakeboarder isn't just riding waves. He's defying gravity. No words needed for skills like this. The talent speaks loud and clear, so go ahead and smash that like button. Think jumping rope is basic? Only if you haven't seen this guy turn it into an art form. And if you're searching for the smoothest way to chop veggies, stop. This man already mastered it. Sure, it's easier to believe this monk used glue on his neck, but nah, he trained until his body could actually do that. Meanwhile, this girl's real talent? Finding the camera angle that makes the entire internet pause and ask, how? When a baseball player swings that bat for hours on end, sometimes the result is pure magic. And this guy's got the proof. Just when you think you've seen everything, a Shaolin monk rolls up, casually laying on spears like it's a yoga mat. No big deal, just decades of discipline. Then boom, these next level pros show up and shatter reality as we know it. Like, is this guy actually a superhero? His climbing looks like it came straight out of a Marvel movie. And just when you thought your talents were special, here comes someone doing god-tier tricks with nothing but a stick. Some folks practice for years to perfect the moonwalk. This guy reincarnated as Michael Jackson himself. And trust, after watching this girl's mind-blowing acrobatic routine, you're going to think twice before breaking up with anyone that flexible. She's living proof that dedication turns the impossible into your everyday. Be honest, how many hours do you think it took to nail that? and try to name a more unnecessary yet ridiculously cool skill than what this dude just pulled off. Well, wait, hold up, watch this closely. Because seeing a pro athlete pull off a backflip while holding a barbell? That's a once-in-a-million moment, let's be real. You're never catching this at your local gym. And if Hollywood ever decides to drop a live-action Tarzan remake, go ahead and cast this woman now. She's already doing her own stunts. While robots are out here trying to move like humans, this woman's mastered the art of moving like a full-on robot, flawless. And just when you think roller skating peaked in the 80s, she pulls off a whole routine with a deadpan face like it's nothing. Warning? You're definitely going to want to try this after watching, but maybe don't. Then there's this guy. His hands move so fast, they might actually be a blur. Splits? Impressive. Getting out of it? That's the real mystery. Any guesses? Drop them in the comments. Meanwhile, this genius isn't just dribbling a ball, he's literally bending physics. And listen, who said laziness was a flaw? It's basically the birthplace of hacks and time